Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. Everything has grown except for this container and except for this container, and of course the two here on this side. Those will take a little bit longer, but everything is starting to look good. I don't see an extra leaf on anything that I can retransplant, so I'm still okay with that part. So I'm gonna cover them back up, keep the light on them, and we're going outside. Good morning. This is your 6 o'clock update. Seems like everything melted. Yesterday we had ice dangling from the railing, and I just heard the rooster crowing because the light is out. See if I catch my camera crowing again. I did see the dogs and the camera at like 4 in the morning. But I think today's supposed to be the worst day of it all. I do hear one of the geese. Yep, that's the geese. I did hear the chicken crow, so that makes me a little bit happy. I don't see the rabbits, but they could be under the tarp. But we are gonna go out there, people, if we can, to at least open the doors, let them roam around if they want, and check out the dogs. Nope, he's not crowing anymore. I did hear him though. But we are gonna go out there. Wish me luck. Alright guys, as you saw in the other video, everything was icy. That was at 6 o'clock this morning. And then right now, we're heading to the coop. I made a concoction. If anything is like frozen, but it looks like it's not frozen. I made an alcohol, 2-part alcohol, 1 part water on the Alright guys, just came inside, and today I want to bake another bread, but we're doing a different recipe. So here's the bread from yesterday. It's not sweet, it's a little soury, and I do have bubbles from the fermentation, but I think it could be better, so we're gonna do it again. This time is 3.5 cups of flour. I think it's 2 tablespoons of, I put honey instead of sugar. We're doing yeast instead of sourdough starter. And I'm doing milk instead of water. So I'll put the recipe obviously on the screen like I usually do. I was standing here waiting to see if my yeast bubbles up when I put it in the warm milk, and it did. So that means it's still good, because that yeast is from back in the day. So sometimes I feel like it's not strong enough, so I'll put a little bit more yeast. Let's see. So I'm gonna face you towards the dough maker. Oh, and then the dough maker, the bread machine, that's gonna do to our dough, is only set, it's automatically set for 1.5 hours. I'm gonna do 2 to see if that helps give it a little more boost on the fermentation. So let me show you. All right, everything was washed and clean. So here is the 1 cup of warm milk, 3 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 teaspoon of salt, and the 1 teaspoon of dry yeast. I'm gonna put that first. And then this is the 3.5 cups of bread flour. Aren't you proud of me? I was so organized today. I did everything before coming in here and hitting record. Alright guys. Being prepared makes life easier. So let's plug it in. Apparently I didn't read the book correctly. So number 13, you have to let the cycle go. Once the cycle finishes, you're gonna do the cycle again. So you're gonna come back once it beeps. You're gonna come back, put the setting for the cycle 13, let it do its thing again, and we'll see how it goes. Right now it looks pretty good, but it looks a little dry, so I might need more liquid. I'll come back in 5 minutes. If it's too dry, you need liquid, and if it's too wet, you need more flour. As of right now, it looks like it needs more liquid, and if I do need more liquid, I'm gonna use olive oil. No more milk. So I'll be back. Okay, I think it's still a little too dry, so I have a olive oil spray. And I'm just gonna spray a couple of squirts. Give it another 4 minutes, and if it still looks too dry, I'll do another couple of squirts. So I'll see you guys later. So far, I've been squirting olive oil. See guys, it's still a little dry. What is it? Do a couple of more squirts of olive oil. See, now it's picking up. So it's not too watery, but not too dry. Now it's okay. It's perfect. Don't forget to feed your sourdough starter. Check out all them bubbles. I know you see all the bubbles. So we're gonna feed it. Okay. If you stir this one, it smells very soury. Check it out. I know you see that. It's alive. It's alive. So this is a really good start. You see all them bubbles? There you go. So I'm gonna feed it, stir it, and put it back top of my stove so it can do its thing for the next bread, because clearly we used yeast for this one, so this will be for next week. Check out the bubbles. And this only been 2 days from feeding, because we fed it yesterday. Alright, well the bread is doing its thing, or I should say the dough is doing its thing. I figure I'd show you my sweet potatoes that are gonna eventually give me seeds. So I have roots in this one right here, which is our original sweet potato, which is orange on the inside, orange on the outside. That's the one that's been doing really good. I don't see any in this one, which this one was white and white. So white on the outside, white on the inside. But I see little piquitos coming out of this one. So I don't know. And I also see some on this one. Now this one was the white on the inside, purple on the outside, and this was our favorite. So it looks like we're getting some of that one. As you can see, like this one already started right there. That's gonna be a leaf growing out of it. I don't know if you can tell. Cut you this way, I'm sorry. But I know you see it right there. That's gonna be a flower, and right there is gonna be a flower. I don't see any more, just that one, but I do have to get more toothpicks and move this one, because this one is being contaminated by that other one. So let me do that before I forget. Don't fall. Okay, so I sprayed it a few more times because it was still not together. And I think I'm gonna have to spray it a few more times because it's still coming apart. So my guess is the house is a little dry. Because yesterday it came out fine, but because, you know, the weather outside, the heat's been turning on more than usual. So that's it. After this time, I'm not spraying it anymore with olive oil. Leave it alone. Let it do its thing. I got 1 hour and 2 minutes left. So we're just gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. And then when this cycle finishes, this thing beeps to let you know. So then I'll just come around and do another cycle. But that's it. Just press the button for another cycle. I'm not gonna add anything else to the bread. So I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, before I show you the next project, we got 6 more minutes on the bread before we put another setting to it. And the next project is microgreens. So if you've never done microgreens before, check it out. Broccoli sprouts, and I have the salad mix sprouts. Here's the little kit that I have. Comes with the black cover. I think I got it from Amazon. I buy everything from Amazon. And then it piles up this small where all I gotta do is put it inside the box, set it and forget it. And then, but it becomes a tower. So we need 2 cups of water that we're gonna pour in here, and then it's gonna trickle down. And it's supposed to be fresh room temperature water. And then I forgot to show you that this comes in 2 different shapes. The one I have is the circle, but they also have a square one that looks like this. So I got the circle one. Here's the bread. And as you can see, it's nice and gooey. Thank God for the olive oil, because it was really dry. Sorry you are in a weird position, but now we're gonna do the same thing. Set it for another hour and a half to make sure it does its thing. So we're gonna do another, so it's 2 settings of the leaven dough. Now we're gonna let it do its thing again. It's just gonna turn again. It is a little warm, so it is doing its thing. All right guys, you're literally on my cabinet because I want you to see how this thing trickles. So here's 2 cups of water. Welcome back to this Wilder Mountain weather report. We are here today, 12 o'clock. As you can see, it's been raining. Everything is a mush, but everything survived. The chickens survived. The dogs survived. We survived. But the weather's going to take another turn, people. It's going to drop to like 3 degrees. Starting today, tomorrow, so we're gonna be in ice rain. All it is gonna be icicles, and we're gonna be sliding. We're gonna be sliding in this mountain. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, still got 13 minutes, but check it out. Look at how beautiful that thing looks. And it's bouncy. Yes. So I'm gonna wait for the cycle to finish, then I'll put it in the can, in a bread pan, not a can, and put it to poof up again one more time and rise before we bake it. I hope you guys are enjoying my crazy weather reports. I will see you guys later. Alright guys, the bread has to rise in the pan, so right now I'm buttering it. 12:48, so I'm not gonna turn on the stove yet because the stove takes just a few minutes to rise. To go to temperature. So baking the bread is 350, between 30 to 40 minutes. It's all based on your oven. Mine's usually takes about 30 minutes. I usually just wait until it's like golden brown. And then I put butter on top of it. Here we go. Check it out. Nice and fluffy. Doing its thing. So now, you see this thing stays in the dough. So you gotta pull it out because obviously I don't want to bake this thing with. Alright, so then I'm just folding it. It's nice and fluffy. Then I'm turning it inwards into the dough. And I want to say you're not supposed to be gentle with the dough. You're supposed to like seriously beat it up. Sorry, I know it's probably making you get a headache. My bad. I got so many things because I gotta turn on the oven. This is the one that's gonna cover it with this one. But I wish you can feel this dough right now. I should move this thing. And it's already still fluffy. So I'm gonna put it now in the pan that's greased. I'm gonna make a slit. Take a knife, make a slit. And let it rise. So I'm gonna leave this light on, but I'm gonna cover it with this so the heat of the light can come to the pan and let it rise. So we'll come check on it in about an hour. I am preheating the oven because the bread is done rising. Check it out. How pretty is that? It looks way better than me doing the flips every few seconds. Now don't forget, this was the yeast one. I have to do the sour one more time to see if it was me. But I think the sourdough would definitely work out just like this one with the yeast, because the sourdough one that I made, I did not do 2 cycles on the machine. This one I did. So I think if I add a cycle with the sourdough, it'll end up exactly the same. So I'm gonna put it to bake. I'll see you when it's done baking. Now you take the butter. While it's warm, and you put the butter on. I think this is the best bread I ever made. Wepa. I'll let you know in a minute. I'm gonna have it with dinner. Probably dropped it. And that's it. Put the bread back, the butter back in the fridge. I'll let you know how it came out. We're about to go outside to put the chickens away. I forgot to show you guys the bread. Check it out. A lot of bubbles. Nice and soft. Tastes good. So, that recipe, definitely like it. Can you Alright guys, that's it for today. Whew. I hope you enjoyed the vlog for today. Didn't have a lot of stuff to do. And mainly sort of rained and it's been foggy because it got hot. Now it's cold. It's like 20 degrees right now, and then as every hour passes it drops 5 degrees, I think. So like in an hour it's supposed to be, I think it was 25, in an hour it's supposed to be 20, then you know, take it from there. So tonight's supposed to be bad because all this stuff that melted is supposed to freeze over, and we're still getting rain. And tomorrow is supposed to be colder throughout the day than today. So if you think that it's over, it's not. We still got tomorrow and Tuesday, I think. All this stuff is already freezing. Check it out. I know you see that. That's ice. So I will try my very best to update you someday this week about the rest of the weather the week. But because you know, tomorrow's Monday, I still gotta work because I work from home. Aww. But thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.